We're at 4874 Cathay Court with an update on the yard. Just wanted to keep in mind everything that they changed because of Malcolm. So we can't go in the same direction we did last time, so we're going to do the front yard and then the backyard. So as you can see now, the turf is in. They had to pull out all the rocks, grade it, then put down new fabric and put what rocks they could save down because there was not enough fabric cover and there was no grading. They put the fence, which was not all the way here last time. Also, they the pipe that was sticking up and going into my neighbor's yard, they fixed. They fixed the entire side of my neighbor's yard where dirt had fallen into it and got the drainage correct with that pipe that was sticking out, causing a lot of problems. It was two different pipes, just so we can remember. And so those are all now working well. Go to the right side of my front yard. Here's the other patch of turf, which is done. They again had to pull all of this rock out and grade it. They had to fix most of the drainage in here, so you can't really see it, but the buried pipes, they didn't have the right ends. Sometimes some of them didn't have the right, they weren't buried right, so they had to fix all of that. Some of them they didn't even fix yet. Here is more rock as we come into our backyard. You can see there's a little bit more landscaping material that I'm just trying to get rid of right now, but you can see that they replaced the flower bed with the correct landscaping material. We made a few changes. They also replaced the lumber for that was going around the play structure with the correct lumber. That stuff was already cracking. It was not lasting very long. Also, this looks a lot better. They had to take out all of this mulch, throw it away, put in new mulch because there was no fabric underneath the mulch that Malcolm had put in. So here's the backyard. It's great. And most of this was just grading that they had to do. They had to move this entire fence at least a foot. It was a foot off of our property line. So all of that work got done. It was not straight. It was not on the property line at all. It is now on the property line. Here is the back turf that is finally installed and the retaining wall, which is no longer falling down. They were able to save some of the materials for the retaining wall. We had to get more, obviously. For the back fence, they were able to save some of the materials, but they had to take the posts out to move them, so we lost some. And then back here, the grading is better. He put a French drain underneath this whole back part, so we no longer have the water washing onto our stamped concrete, which is fantastic. This fence is now straight and on our property line. It was also off by quite a bit. And so we'll come back. This was all this rock needed to be taken out and graded. And so they were able to do that. There was a lot of dirt in the rock, so they weren't able to save all of the rock. And then we'll finish up with this part. He again took out this planter box wood because it was not the correct wood for being outside and put on landscaping lumber. And that is what they did.